Welcome back. I help faith-driven women break cycles, find clarity, and step boldly into their calling. That's what you've been searching for. You're in the right place. Let's get into today. Hey, good day, good day, good day. I want to welcome you back to today's video. And today I want to talk about the blueprint for kingdom productivity. Productivity without presence is performance. You're doing a lot, but are you producing what heaven recognizes? Because kingdom productivity isn't about how much you get done, it's about how much of what you do aligns with purpose. Most women of faith are busy but not fruitful. You cross things off, but you still feel empty at the end of the day. You're running full schedules with very little satisfaction because you're chasing output and not outcomes. There is a difference. The world measures productivity by how much you do, but the kingdom measures it by how much you obey. Busyness builds burnout. Alignment builds fruit that remains. So you don't need to work harder. You just need a new blueprint. So let's get into our three DDB life keys that I want to share with you on today. The first one, for discern. We have to redefine what productivity really means. You've been taught to measure productivity by activity instead of alignment. We have the cultural pressure where the world tells you that you have to do more, you have to post more, you have to prove more. But God says to abide and fruit will follow. Now, the psychological truth is when your worth is tied to achievement, my goodness, rest feels wrong and stillness feels unsafe. But John chapter 15, verse 5 tells us, apart from me, you can do nothing. That's not limitation, it's liberation. You're not called to produce apart from his presence. So, our discernment tool today, I want you to ask yourself, is what I'm producing connected to my calling, or am I performing for approval? That's the question. Our second life key comes from dismantle. This is where we break the lies that corrupt productivity. I have four lies I'm going to share with us on today. So, lie number one is that God is impressed by how much I do. Lie. Lie, 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 lie. God is pleased by obedience, not overextension. He blesses alignment, not our exhaustion. So let's make that shift. Lie number two is, well, if I slow down, I'll lose momentum. And if you may think that some of these are still the same because they are the same lies that continue to perpetuate and to show up in different areas of our life. So listen, slowing down in God's presence multiplies results, and stillness will always precede strategy. Okay. Lie number three, well, I can't rest until I've earned it. Listen, you rest because rest is holy, not because it's deserved. And listen, rest is a kingdom discipline. It's a kingdom discipline, and it's one that we need to learn how to master. Lie number four is my productivity determines my value. No, it doesn't. Your value, you're already valuable before you're visible. Your identity is what drives your output, not the other way around. So, our practical dismantle exercise is I want you to review your current goals and ask which one came from pressure and which one came from purpose. And then eliminate everything born out of comparison, because comparison is a thief. It is a thief. Now, let's get into our third life key, and that is in the build area. We want to construct the blueprint for kingdom productivity. I have 5 steps I'm going to share with you. Step number one is to start with presence. Begin your day with prayer or reflection before planning your task, because presence before planning produces divine order. Step number two is to prioritize by purpose. I want you to list your top three assignments each day and then ask yourself, does this move me toward obedience or distraction? Step number three, establish sacred work blocks. Schedule deep work during your highest energy hours, but close your day with worship or rest, not with more hustle. I know for me, my deep work hours, my high energy is in the morning time. That's when I get it. And so that's why I schedule those deep work, those things where I have to do more thinking and more critical thinking and more writing. I do those in the morning time because I'm winding down to that time of rest at the end of the day. Step number four is to track fruit, not task. I want you to begin to journal each week. If you're not already journaling, or if maybe you have stepped away from it, what fruit did this bring? Did it bring peace, impact, clarity? Did it bring growth? Because while the numbers will fade, your fruit is what will remain. And that is going to tell you what it is that it has brought to you. Step number five is to build with heaven's rhythm. Build with heaven's rhythm. Incorporate rest, reflection, and renewal into your system. Productivity that ignores Sabbath, it leads to burnout and not blessing. And we're not called to be burnt out. So when we think about kingdom productivity, it flows from partnership with God, not pressure from people. You are never called to compete with the world. You are called to cultivate what heaven gave you. So productivity without peace is proof that you've left the blueprint. Now, let's get into my favorite thing that I like to talk about in these videos, and that's AI. You can use AI as a strategy assistant, not a master. There is a difference. Here's an example prompt. Help me to design a weekly productivity plan that balances calling, rest, and relaxation. And let AI help you to structure the natural while you stay anchored in the spiritual. My friends, my sisters, this is how you build kingdom productivity. You discern the difference between busyness and fruitfulness, dismantle the lies that equate worth with work, and then you build systems that align with God's order. The goal is never to do more. It's to produce what matters most. So stop managing your calling like a checklist. I want you to build it like a kingdom blueprint. Listen, the QR code is going to be there in the corner. I want you to register for the October the 21st Masterclass, where I'll show you how to align your systems with God's design so your productivity finally produces peace. The link is going to be in the description. Go ahead. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that notification button, like this video, and share it with another sister that could hear this same word. I pray that you have a blessed rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Bye. If today's message spoke to you, don't stay stuck another year. Book a call with me today. The link is in the description. And before you go, keep watching by clicking the next video on your screen. I'll see you there.